you ever driven hours to see fall colors, only to spend half the day sitting in traffic? I have, and it completely changed how I plan fall road trips. Hi, I'm Teresa from an acre in the city. After visiting all 50 states, I have learned the best fall color trips aren't always the most popular ones. In this video, I'll show you how to enjoy peak fall colors while avoiding the biggest crowds. And I'll share the kind of destinations that I look for instead. Lesson 1. Don't chase perfect timing. The biggest improvement that I ever made wasn't choosing a different destination. It was changing when I decided to visit. Most people obsess over peak color, but really, I'd rather have 90% of the color with 10% of the crowd than 100% color surrounded by traffic. Trees don't become suddenly ugly because they're 2 to 3 days before peak, or even a couple days after. Some of my favorite trips have happened just outside that tiny window that everyone else was targeting. And if you can travel on a Tuesday or Wednesday instead of a Saturday, it's almost like visiting a completely different destination. I've stood at overlooks on weekday mornings with hardly anyone around. Those same spots were probably shoulder to shoulder just a few days before or after. It's the same trees, the same views, but it's a completely different experience. Speaking of planning your next adventure, I have a free guide with 75 themed road trip ideas to help you discover new places across the U.S. It'll help you find some inspiration on your next getaway. If you'd like a copy, you can find a link in the description below. Lesson number 2. Look where everyone else isn't. Here's a lesson that I wish someone had taught me years ago. Stop asking, where's everyone going? Start asking, what's just outside the place where everyone else is going? Some of my favorite fall destinations come from destinations that never make the big travel lists. State parks, county parks, national forests, scenic back roads, small towns. Some of my favorite fall memories are geocaching across the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It was great to explore little parks that I hadn't been to before. But of course, one of my favorite fall destinations is Aquaman Falls. The park has ample places to stand, so it doesn't usually feel crowded. There's plenty of places to spread out to get a great view. It didn't feel like everyone was rushing to take the same exact photo. The same thing kind of happens if you go to Door County, Wisconsin. Instead of fighting traffic at one famous overlook, those are the moments that I still remember, not waiting for a parking spot. Same thing has happened along county roads in Michigan's Upper Peninsula and along Minnesota's North Shore. Some of the prettiest drives I've taken aren't famous. I only found them because I was looking to avoid the major highways. Less famous doesn't mean less beautiful. Most of the time, it just means fewer people have discovered it yet. Lesson number 3. Let the day work for you. One last tip that makes a huge difference. Light changes everything. The exact same trees can look completely different depending on the time of day. Early mornings are my favorite. The air is crisp, the light is soft, and the parking lots are usually nearly empty. Late afternoon is another great option. The golden light starts to settle in, and most people that are day tripping have already started their trek home, and the entire landscape feels calmer. Before every fall trip, I take a look at local foliage reports from places like state tourism boards or forestry departments. They're usually much more accurate than broad national forecasts, and they allow me to adjust my plans if the colors are running early or late. It's a simple habit that has saved more than one fall road trip. So if I were looking to build a fall road trip for this year, I'd be starting now. I start looking at places like Michigan's Upper Peninsula, Minnesota's North Shore, or Indiana Dunes National Park. Not because they're secret, but because they offer incredible scenery without funneling everyone into one famous overlook. Those places remind me that the best fall color road trips usually happen when you're willing to slow down, take the scenic road, and leave room for unexpected discoveries. Here's what I hope you remember. Peak color and empty roads aren't opposites. They just take a little more attention than picking the most popular weekend and hoping for the best. Travel a few days off peak. Choose a weekday, if you can. Explore the roads between famous destinations, and don't overlook state parks and small towns. Those little decisions are what separate stressful weekends from the trips you'll be talking about years from now. And now that we've talked about how to avoid the crowds, let's talk about where I think you should go. Click the video on your screen, where I share my favorite Midwest road trips, the roads that I come back to, year after year. Until next time, happy travels.